Solo Beats got some heat, boy. Mike C521. Y'all know what time it is. Let's get to it. It's hot outside, so I'm back up on my bullshit. Woke up with my girlfriend, now I'm back with my hood bitch. No need to look for me, cause you know I'm in the hood. With a bottle of Bel Air, smoking good with my hood niggas. I was never closed, we was grinding all winter, nigga. That was summertime, catch me riding, I sprinting, nigga. Finna text your girl and ask her what she want for dinner, nigga. Reason you ain't seen this shit, Rufus with them winners, nigga. I came up crazy, now I'm in a different tax bracket. I made too much money, so I'm never getting back tax. Fuck these ain't no Ray-Bans, I only wear expensive glass. No more regular chicks, only models with expensive ass. Don Julio, my last car, you know a nigga crashed up and hit the lot and drove off that bitch with something fast. Got a new nigga, when she posted him, I started laughing. Even suck dick, so I ain't mad that nigga can have. Me and all the rumors, niggas see I'm acting funny now. I said it changed if you was up a couple $100,000. The way that she keep coming in, I swear I'm never run out. I pray to God we never fake trial. I'm either getting to it in the house or I'm out of town. Niggas tough as hell talking shit when my see not around. Bitch, you can't even go to the mall in your fucking time. I have a gun on you when I see you, bitch. It's doing perfect.
Again, that was Mike C521 back outside on all DSP right now. My Brother and Me podcast episode 2. I appreciate everybody who watched episode 1. I thought about something because I was like, normally people do introductions. I don't know what you want people to call you. So that's why.
I mean, you could just call me Tino. Okay. Or, my rap name is Young Prophet. You can call me that if you want to. Okay. But people rarely do that. So,
that's why I was just like.
You just call me Tino.
I thought about that. I was like, Mike C521 or Mike C, because it's Mike C, DJ Mike C, Mike C521.
If you do want to follow me or find me on any social media, I am Young Prophet. YNGPRAFIT on all social media. That's me. So, my face is on every page. You can clearly see it's me.
But again, I appreciate everybody. I don't expect nothing. I don't even be thinking about stuff, but it seemed like we got a fairly decent response. I don't know where the views is at, because again, I didn't post as many clips as I should have this week, but I'm gonna get back to it. But again, I feel like I thought the response. What about you?
Yeah, it seemed like a pretty good response. Like the usual suspects that pay attention to anything I do, they was the first ones. But then I seen a couple other people like tapping in. And, everybody been hitting me up saying that they like it, they like the chemistry and everything. So I think we got something good.
I think it's just a shock factor. Like it says, us just finally doing something. But again, I don't know if people just think we hate each other. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. There ain't no reason for them to think
that. I don't know. Just because, again, my schedule is crazy. His schedule is, so it's just, I don't really be having time. I have to really plan ahead to do stuff. And again, I know you don't, retail and restaurants, you don't have the same schedule. Yeah. Your schedule is always up and down, so. I don't know, but we made it work. Episode
2. It's good to be back, for sure.
On podcasts, they always just like get into, I guess, what happened during the week. So again, with you, what happened this week with you?
Shoot, same thing as every other week, pretty much. Just work, trying to. Well, now promoting the podcast has become a daily thing, so. I'm trying to post as many clips and stuff as I can. And
you posted the same clip.
They love that clip.
No, see, you gotta post different. Again, like I gave you. That's why I was just teaching you to teach them on. You got 4 because I got yelled at because my cousin be teaching me how to do stuff because he worked on a podcast and he yelled at me when I put the trailer up. He's like, it's too fucking long. He's like, you can slice that up and use that as different posts. I was like, okay, so that's why I had explained it to you. So no, regardless, you post one clip and then you go on to the other one because we have 4 fire clips, and I'm yelling at me because I only posted once. Yeah. They don't know that we're filming right now. So again, once we done, I'm gonna post another clip, and then that'll just be it, and then we'll move on to the next one. Because I don't know when this is gonna come out. My guess I don't know. It depends on what happens. My guess is it'll come out either Monday or Tuesday, and that's another thing. I lack consistency because I do so much stuff. I was supposed to shoot a video this weekend. That didn't happen. That's why I got. I don't know. I'm not even gonna say that. I just everybody's schedule is crazy. So I mean, it is what it is. But my week was whatever. Again, a busy week, working a whole bunch of jobs. People tried to get me fired this week at one of my jobs, and I'm probably gonna do an ISO during this podcast because one thing I'm gonna touch on is just coworkers that just don't like you for no reason. Like I don't understand why some people at jobs like you ain't did nothing to these people. You really barely speak to them, and people just for whatever reasons just decide they don't like you or I don't know, or they bother just by your presence. And I don't understand it. Hey, I promise I don't. I don't know if you have people at your job who you just don't.
I try not to get like too upset about like that. I try not to dwell on that too much. So like, yeah, it's definitely people at my job that I might not like, but I ain't trying to, because that'll make me not want to go to work.
Once don't like me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even go into work thinking about other people. I be so focused on work.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But I'm cool with people. So, somebody pulled me to the side and was like, yo, this person said blase splee. And I was just like, what? And, so like, yeah, I took care of it though. So, shout out to the person, I took care of it, But I just I really don't understand people. And like the more, I really think like that's okay because I always go to Facebook. I see people make posts about people who be like lying about imaginary haters. Like you ain't got no haters. You making that up just to get a status on.
Yeah.
People do not like me. Like they just never have. I just never been a likable person, and I don't care. Like it'll make me no motherfucking difference because it's not gonna stop what I got going on. But for people to just I can't even think of the word. Just pinpoint me, and I'm not thinking. I'm at work, not thinking about you. Like I don't get it.
That'd be weird. Like when they decide to make you the problem.
It's weird as hell. Like I said, I'm not even gonna get into it, but it's just like it's crazy. I really just be baffled that people just be so bothered by my existence. But it was explained to me, like at work, I'm super confident. I'm just super. For the most part, 80% of the people at work like me, and they just see that I'm just. I was about to say I'm not. I wouldn't even describe me as bubbly, but like I'm not social in real life. But I know at work I have to be because if I don't, I would come off rude. So sometimes I'm like extra social, like so I speak to people more than I would like to, but I don't know. Just everybody at my at this particular job I'm speaking of, they're rocking me so. Was just really blindsided by the random hate. But again, it's just coworkers, man. And I want to talk about neighbors that you don't like. I have a particular neighbor, and I remember what else I want to talk about. I have a particular neighbor. They might hear me on the fuck. I be trying to be nice because there's not a lot of black people in this building, so it's a black couple, fairly close, and it's the boyfriend and. Shout out to Brandy. Brandy was delivering my Vegeta painting. And I held the door open for Buddy, and Buddy didn't say shit. I was looking
like that'd be the weird shit.
Like damn, I be trying to be nice because there's not a lot of black people in this building.
Yeah.
Like Buddy just
that low key that was kind of going on when I was still staying here too. Like I had a couple interactions with people. I'm like, we the only black people in this building. Why you acting like that?
I don't know. What? I don't know. I just was having a conversation with a couple people. I think I just re-signed my lease, but this might be it. I think I keep re-signing the lease because where I stay at is close to my job, it's close to my church, and it's just convenient. But they told me like they got a modular home, and again I've been thinking about getting a modular, but I just never jumped and made the jump. And they was like, you paying more than we paying, and we got 2 bedrooms, and we got 2 bathrooms. And I'm like, damn. Even at your house, y'all got a damn island.
Yeah.
I don't got no idea. Like, they need to remodel. They need to remodel these over here.
Yeah.
Like, y'all got islands, and I'm jealous. I want an island, and I want a walk-in closet. So, like, I'm already, even though I just resigned,
and I'm in the ghetto, and I got a walk-in closet.
That's what I was telling somebody, and that's what she said. She was like, "They got islands in the green." I was like, like, what the fuck?"
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I gotta fucking it might be time. This might be my last year over here. Now I was trying to time it. It looked like 10 minutes went by. Because they say, my cousin was like, make sure you're not cussing in the first 5 minutes, because you know that's how you get. I don't get it. And
I seen that on other podcasts. Yeah, they say that in the first 10 minutes you don't want to cuss, especially if you live stream.
I cuss a lot. So like that's the thing. Like I'm gonna try. Like I always tell myself every year I'm gonna try to stop cussing, because I just cuss a lot. Why do I cuss a lot? I don't even really have a reason to why I cuss a lot.
I do the same thing.
I just like cussing.
I be catching myself at
when
work
I talk to certain people. I won't cuss out of respect. Like I feel like if mom was still alive, when we would talk to her, we would be cussing, but we're not cussing at her. We just cuss. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that was a story I forgot about. So shout out to my pastor, because I've been going over his house almost every other Saturday and just helping him with stuff, because he just announced his retirement. He retired in June. So I'm real smart. I know something about to happen before it happened. So we was watching ESPN. ESPN went off, and he went to YouTube. So he went to YouTube, and I think earlier I had said something about my podcast. I was like, yeah, he's like, you gotta. We was talking about where black people get their information from. He was like, I don't really listen to a lot of YouTube podcasts. I was like, I got a podcast. He was like, what? You for real? I was like, yeah. He's like, what you talking about on there? I was like, just trending topics, whatever. So he went on YouTube. His sister passed, and he was watching videos of his sister. So I think he watched like 2 or 3. He started getting emotional, and he was like, let me watch something else. So he's like, what's the name of your podcast?
Oh, man. Yeah,
I'm not telling you the name of my podcast, bro. He was like, why? And I was like, because of my podcast, I'm cussing.
Yeah.
And he was like, why do you feel the need to cuss on your podcast? And I said, Pastor, I'm not fake.
Just that's how I freely,
talk.
Yeah.
That's how I talk outside. And he was like, well, if you cuss, why you don't cuss when you talk to me? And I was just like, because there's no need for me to cuss when I talk to you. He's like, well, you can control your cussing if you wanted to. And I'm just like, yeah, but I like to cuss. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he lost his mind if he thought I was about to give him the name of my podcast.
I literally just had a conversation like this before I left work.
Hey.
They're like, why'd you change and do it? I'm like, yeah, I'm about to go film a podcast. I can't be wearing my work stuff.
Right.
They're like, oh, we didn't know you do a podcast. What's it called? I'm like, yeah, I'm not telling y'all that.
I'm not telling you the name of my podcast. No disrespect. I love my pastor. Me and my pastor like this. Like everybody who knows my relationship with me and my pastor, that's my guy. I take a bullet for him. I'm not telling you the name of my podcast. But I'm even sure it's nothing to hide. I posted on Facebook, so I know somebody could.
It can easily get to them.
Yes, that's not somebody can either from my church can easily see the YouTube link and send it to them, whatever. Like I don't care, but it's just I'm not telling you.
Yeah,
no.
Who you are with certain people, just like at work. Who you are at work is not who you are everywhere.
So people just don't get that. But I was
just
like, bro, I'm not. No, we're not about to sit here and watch. What? Are you crazy?
Because once somebody see you in that way, that's how they see you.
And that's what I was trying to explain to him. Like you don't know Mike C521. Like I just need you to know Michael Cox. Like
that's how it be. Like
you know DJ Mike C, but no, you're not watching my podcast.
I don't need that.
But
what I really think.
Exactly. I don't need you to know what I really think. My thoughts are like dialed down. So no, but yeah, I'm trying to stop cussing as much. But again, I was explaining to him, how like podcasts work like that. Everything shouldn't be off the cuff, and most podcasts, they have a board. So I asked him if he had anything right on the board. He wrote the Dipset breakup. So you can leave that up.
Yeah. For me, I just wanted to talk about it because, like, growing up, you was like the first person I ever seen talk about Dipset, Cam, any of that. Like you had the Dipset chain. I remember you was in your room for hours trying to get it to connect to the wings. How they chains was.
It would be like that.
But I remember that. So for me, like once we started the podcast, I'm sitting there trying to think of topics or whatever. I'm like, dang, I don't think he's publicly like said what he think about or like how you feel about like Cam and Jim not really being cool no more. Like that's kind of crazy to me.
It's super. It's crazy, but it's not crazy because once the public get a hold of something, then all these think pieces come out.
Yeah.
So a think piece came out when Cam had got that new Lambo, and he went back to Harlem that summer, and he pulled up on Jimmy and them.
I seen that footage too.
And I seen the footage before, but somebody re-put it up, and they was like,
jerseys.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
Somebody re-put it up, and it was like, look at Jimmy's face. Like, he not happy.
Yeah, he was not feeling it at all. I seen that.
I had to rewatch it, and I was just like, oh, like Jimmy wasn't fucking with Cam right there.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. I mean, it's funny that you said, how do I feel? Like, I just was about to go to Atlanta. Now that we got this podcast, now I got to think about that. I'm planning to go to Atlanta like soon, like maybe in the next couple of weeks, maybe. But Jim just had a pop up in Atlanta, and me and my cousin, like we kind of got this contest, like we're gonna meet Jimmy first because I want to meet. I met Cam.
He's still out. Jim be out so much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he keep getting booked in Ohio. They won't book. I wrote this on. I said I was gonna clip a whole bunch of stuff the last episode. I ain't clipping on that. I need somebody to book Jimmy in Michigan.
Right.
Somebody please book Jim Jones in Michigan. Y'all keep booking him in Cincinnati. That's 4 hours away. I'm not driving 4 hours away
to go to a club show.
Go to a club show, and I'm Jimmy got a picture like that. That nigga gonna hold me, nigga. Like I don't want to get hold. I want to meet Jimmy. I was really thinking like, do I really want to meet Jewels? Like I'm not trying to hold Jewels, but I'm not gonna sit here and act like Jewels don't mean to me what he mean to me. I gotta meet Jewels as well. But when it comes to Jimmy and Cam,
importance. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta meet Jimmy this year. So yeah, I haven't touched on it. I feel like it's whack. I just feel like it's whack. I do feel like it's whack that Cam copyrighted Bird Gang behind Jimmy back. I don't know. Because he talked about this on Joe Budden podcast. They was like, what if he was doing that to look out for you because you wasn't up on it? I don't think that's what Cam was doing.
He ain't give him no bread from it, so he wasn't.
Cam was doing.
He ain't give him no bread from it, so
I don't
he
think
wasn't.
That's what Cam was doing at all. It hurts my feelings for sure. I don't know. But what I was trying to say, I just fell out with somebody who I was cool with for like 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Like I haven't talked about it publicly because it don't need to be addressed. And I miss the person, you know what I'm saying? No homo, because I'm not cool with a lot of people. So I keep like, damn, should I reach out? Because I asked people who I'm still cool with, like, was I tripping or did I handle the situation correctly? Some people was like, I understand where you're coming from, feeling wise, but you probably did like go off the edge. But I don't care. Like that's how I felt at the time. Yeah. If you're my friend and I keep telling you I don't like when you do this, but you keep doing it, either you don't give a damn what I'm telling you, or we really not as tight as I thought we was. You know what I'm saying? So I told this person, I've been meeting a lot of people who got boundaries. One of my close friends, she don't like me to send her voice notes because sometimes I'm lazy and I don't feel like texting. So I send a voice note. So she don't like me send a voice note. Yeah. Another female friend of mine, she don't like nobody calling her sweetheart. So I can't call her sweetheart. So it's like I have to remember who I'm talking to. One friend of mine, she don't like that I cuss a lot via text. So I got to watch how I talk with her. So, it's boundaries. So when I'm telling I told my mans, yo, I don't like when you do this. Cause it's lame. I don't like when you do that. Stop doing that. But you keep doing it. Yeah. You clearly you know my man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So yeah, I feel like it's wet. And I don't know. I'm just praying. But then I think I still think they might be trolling because it was Jimmy's idea around the time Come Home With Me came out or Purple Haze when he was like, yo, Cam, we should fake beef. Yeah. And that'll promote the album more. And Cam was like, that'll confuse the fans. I don't think that we should do that. So I still think it might be a work.
Yeah, that's the problem though with being a wrestling fan. We always speculate
Something's working.
Yeah, like what could be real or fake, but
yeah,
I don't know. It kind of like it bothered me a little bit when I seen it, like the escalation of the situation. Because at first it was just like, okay, they don't talk no more,
right.
And then you seen the verses. They all like, oh yeah, we haven't seen each other until
like months.
Like, yeah,
and we didn't have no chemistry.
Yeah, and it's like, dang, okay, so how close are these dudes actually? So now it's like, dang. When did the actual like separation start though? Was it around the Bird Gang shit? Was that like?
I don't have like.
So it's like, hey, how long?
Jewel's just caught in the middle.
Yeah,
because he like it's all of it is stupid. But no, that was a great segue because I was about to say. So my next, I get paid again on the 18th, and WrestleMania is the 19th and the 20th.
Yeah.
So I was looking at tickets. If I want to go to WrestleMania, I have enough money to go to WrestleMania, but
it's gonna be in Indy, right?
No, it's
Las Vegas. No, I'm tripping. That's
I was year. So I was just looking at tickets like I can go to WrestleMania if I want to, but the only thing is I'm afraid of heights.
You trying
and
to
the only ticket? No. The cheapest ticket is nosebleeds.
Oh yeah.
I can get
super nosebleeds in the stadium.
That nigga.
Yeah.
I'm going to be watching WrestleMania with Owen Hart. I'm not trying.
Yeah, I know what you said.
Literally, if you get on Ticketmaster right now, they got tickets for $150, $200. So I could go both days. You know what I'm saying? I'm still got to take into account a flight and, a hotel. But I don't... People just go to concerts just to say that they went. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I plan
you
stuff
want to experience it.
When I surprised you, we had the second row.
Yeah.
And even I'm not even gonna say we should have. I should have did it faster because I don't like second row because motherfuckers kept standing up in front of us and we had to keep looking up at the. I don't like that. I just had to explain that to my homeboy when he was like, "Let's go to Royal Rumble," and I was just like, "Why are you just randomly saying let's go to Royal Rumble the week of? We didn't plan this. Let's plan it."
That's what I be trying to explain to people, like, bro. Because I be talking, I didn't ask a few times, like, y'all want to go to this live event or whatever? I be asking, like, months ahead. Don't nobody respond or whatever.
You ain't asked me.
Yeah, I didn't ask you. I didn't ask you last time. No, matter of fact, I did. I had hit you up. And you didn't. You said you didn't want to go.
Okay, man.
That's what it was.
They coming to Grand Rapids in a couple months. You ain't said a damn.
I didn't say, hey, I wasn't planning on going to that. I ain't gonna lie. But I did kind of want to go, though, because it's going to be John Cena's last show.
If you want to go, you better start putting your money aside now.
Yeah. But I'm like,
people need to
I gotta at least be on the flow. Like, I can't do the...
I'm so glad that has rubbed off.
I gotta be at least on the flow.
That's how I feel about NFL. That's how I feel about NBA and wrestling. I have to be on the floor. I'm not a person who's just gonna spend $50 just to be in the nosebleeds just to say I went. I don't. I don't like that. That's corny to me. I'm sorry.
I could have just watched from home. That's literally how I feel. I'm gonna have a better experience sitting at home.
I'm not watching up there with Whitney Houston, Tupac, and Biggie. I'm not doing it. So if you don't have,
I don't like heights neither. Let's make it clear.
If you don't have the money, just stay home or plan. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
So yeah, but I was gonna get into this. I don't think I'm gonna go. Again, I'm probably gonna go to Atlanta or I'm gonna just stay home. I don't know. But yeah, this next check I got, I'm about to blow. I'm about to blow the crap out of the check. Sports, that's why again I'm on the board. I gotta give it to Wanye. Wanye, I will clip this and send it to you. Shout out to Wanye. He said the Pistons was gonna make the playoffs.
Yeah. I wasn't sure they was. I ain't gonna lie, but. Because I just still been waiting to see what Cade Cunningham turned into.
Yeah, now that I hooked up Bluetooth, I should have called him. Shout out to Wanye. He called it.
Pistons was actually looking real good this year.
Wanye said that the Pistons will win 40 games, and I thought he was insane. Let's see if we pick up.
Ball has been forwarded to voice.
This is your time to shine.
40 games. That is a lot of games, though.
Yo,
I'm live on air right now. You are on my brother.
What you say?
I'm live on air right now. You are on the My Brother and Me podcast, episode 2. I had to call you.
Oh shit!
I had to call you because you called the Pistons was gonna win 40 games, man. I just had to give you your time to shine, man.
Oh yeah, yay the crop, nigga. These niggas know what's up with me, man.
I just said this would be a good time to call him. I mean, you've been gloating all week. You on the podcast, man. Go ahead, man. Go ahead and pop it, man.
Yeah, no, you know what? The non-humble thing would be to pop it, but I ain't gonna pop it. I'm gonna just let these niggas see what they gonna see. Niggas need to pay attention to what I be saying. That's all it is. That's all it is.
I just look.
And you woke rap niggas suck. I'm better than all of you.
I should have known this game. I just said I did not think they was gonna win for you. Caught it early, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like super early. Like I gotta give it to
but
you.
The thing is, bro, holding season tickets, like I've always paid attention to the team. So like I had at least a package when Sadiq Bey was still on the team.
Yeah.
So like I was still paying attention and I was watching Katie's rookie year. I watched the niggas get dunked on by Paulo Ventura in the first game of the season, and that shit was deep. But you feel me? I seen it coming though. Like all he needed was a distraction. Like the only problem that Cade has that makes him almost not a top 3 player in the NBA is turnovers. And when you're that much of a person that needs the ball on your team, you're going to do that regardless.
Right. I did. My dad hate Cade. He'd be like, man, Cade don't pass the ball. I said, but he like ranked number 1 in assists. So what are you talking about? Like, niggas just be
saying, this nigga averages 9.3 assists.
Yeah, niggas just be saying shit. Like I'm like, Dad, you don't know what you're talking about. That nigga Cade passes the ball. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie to you, fam. My lady just brought me a beautiful dinner, so I'm gonna eat my food and remember what I said about these little crap niggas.
You good? I just let me hit my nigga up, man. You know, I'm gonna hit you when I get off here.
All right, so much.
All right, fool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I gotta give it to my I'm gonna get caught it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Detroit sports is doing like real good this year. Detroit sports is on the come up. So.
I'm not a Lions fan. Lions did that thing last year.
Sure did.
Pistons doing that thing this year. I don't know what the Tigers record is. No, Tigers was getting killed.
The Tigers they
just won.
They gotta get it. They gonna
first game. I know they playing the White Sox right now. They should win. I normally bet on FanDuel on baseball. I hit for $200 on baseball last Friday, but I didn't bet.
There's so many games. I don't mess with baseball.
I was 1 game away from winning $18K 4 years ago. So I'm chasing that. I'm chasing that $18K. But yeah, Detroit is doing that thing. But no, shout out to one year caught it. I'll be close now, 130. But Kanye, I'm talking about Kanye quick. I heard Bully. Because I was trying, it's not on DSPs.
Yeah.
It's on, like, somebody re-upped it on Spotify.
Yeah.
Bully is hard.
I haven't listened. I don't honestly plan on listening. Because Kanye just doing too much right now.
Kanye.
He just going too far with it, but
he definitely went off the deep. Jay-Z gonna kill him.
Yeah, yes. Why would you say that about his kids?
Jay-Z gonna kill him.
Like, and you already was the one talking about don't send them killers at me, Jay-Z.
It's too late. Jay-Z is gone. Jay-Z is gonna kill. Jay-Z is gonna kill Kanye, but Bully is hard. But he just put out a new album. It was supposed to drop Friday, but it didn't drop. I can't think of the name of it. I don't know. They saw like a couple in Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah, hugging. Shit.
Yeah, but that song, I should have I did screenshot the album, but I erased it. But it's a song on there. I don't know what it's called, but it's hard. Not the Come Back to Me Bianca song, not that one, but it's another song on there. It sounds crazy. So I don't know.
That's the problem though. Like, cause I love Kanye music.
It's just the antics.
Everything. Like, I can't get over the like, bro. Come on, dog. You ain't no black KKK members, bro. You wildin'. You really just wildin', bro.
No, it's not. It might be.
Well, yeah, but we don't need that. Okay, let me just put it that way. Like, it shouldn't be no black KKK members.
Again, my brother and me podcast episode 2. I gotta write the suicide hotline number back up there because I definitely took it down and I don't remember it off the top of my head. We'll talk about the teacher who's fucking students in his screen mess. That shit is wild. And I don't understand why all the teachers back in my day looked like Ahmed Johnson.
Dog, what is going on?
And now all these teachers is as fine as hell when they have sex with the students. Like,
I think some of them low key might be getting into it, like getting into teaching to do that, like to target kids, because it just seemed kind of crazy that it's happening so much.
I'm gonna say no because, like I said, I'm in the educational field, and never, ever would I do no shit like that. Like no. Like I said, I don't rock with that. I don't think it's cool.
Yeah,
but we never had any. We had one fine teacher, and I talked about it on this podcast before, but I can't say her name because she friends with me on social media. You know what I'm saying? She'll probably watch this, but she knows who she is. She is fine as hell. Like her, yes. Mr. Webb was cute. I know James remember Miss Webb. Miss Webb was decent.
I remember Miss Webb.
But
she was like my first grade teacher.
I can't think of like nobody else's off the head. But it's just as
Miss Webb was
she stole their money.
I
was thinking about that.
She was thugging out
I
here.
thought about that the other day.
What's that called? A white collar criminal.
I fuck with Miss Webb, but no, I disagree just because I'm in the educational field, and I just no. We don't even get paid. That's just my argument. People talking shit about me at work. I don't even get paid shit to come here. So I really fuck with these kids.
Yeah.
You think what?
Yeah.
Teachers don't get no fucking money. And I was like, this is me going on a tangent cussing. Teachers don't get no money.
A fulfillment job.
Yeah, like you have to be insane if you think I don't love my job and I don't make nothing. You know what I'm saying? Teachers make double what I make, and I make half of that, and that ain't nothing.
Yeah.
So you got the nerve to tell me, man, like I said, don't even get me started. But she was wild for that.
Yeah.
And then there was another teacher that got caught, and she was crying when they pulled her over in the car.
I seen that footage too.
Like,
that came across my Twitter feed.
What are y'all doing?
They pulled her out the truck, put her in the back. She was crying the whole ride.
I can't believe I'm sick to my stomach. How you wasn't sick to your stomach?
Yeah. And she was a special ed teacher.
You wasn't sick to your stomach. When
that's even crazier. You taking advantage of
somebody's special
mentally impaired person.
No, so y'all, people are just, this world is crazy.
Yeah.
Man.
That's why I be trying to tell people, like, especially if you got kids out here, man, protect your children.
No, facts.
Don't just be sent out, because where I live, I see a lot of people, they just sending their kids out into the world.
It's always been like that. Right?
Yeah, but that's
that's
crazy.
Like people even be saying, I think it's just a new day and age. Now, was kids getting kidnapped and stuff when we was walking to school? Yes. But like soon as they cancel school now, they be, back in the day when we went to school, we walked to school in 12 foot of snow.
And that was bad back then too.
I don't just feel like it was a different time.
It's just
because everybody in the neighborhood knows everybody. So if we get snatched up, it would be by somebody else.
Yeah.
Like it wouldn't be in the neighborhood that we grew up in. Yeah. Everybody know everybody. Back in the day.
Man, look, I remember when I was a kid, I had this wild shit one time. Somebody pulled up on me. They was like, "Yeah, man, your mom told me to pick you up." And they took me home. They took me home. But looking back on that, I'm like, I could have got kidnapped. Like I could have been in the paper.
I don't know who you talking about.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know what you did. I don't remember this story. This is new to me. But
it was only like a 10-minute ride home too. But I was walking home from school and somebody pulled up on me like, "Yeah, man, your mom told me to pick you up."
Who the fuck was her mom dealing with?
You know what I'm saying? I can't even say who the person was for real. But I just remember that happened. And I think about that all the time, though. Cause I'm like, dang.
That's some wild shit.
What if they just wanted to kill me that day? And I just got in the car. Like,
that's so
I was tripping.
Like, what? Where the fuck do I be at when you be saying this shit? Like, who the fuck? Oh, our mom's, I know it wouldn't vocab, because you said it was a guy. I don't know, because she had a couple boyfriends who just wasn't around.
It low-key might have been, no, I ain't gonna say nobody's name.
But I was just like, you tell me off camera. I was just like, that's crazy. Gotta give it up to Melo and Dwight Howard for making it to the Basketball Hall of Fame. Definitely have to touch on them. Shout out to Melo. That's how I know I'm old. We're watching Melo's son and LeBron's son play basketball. Like, what?
And Melo's son way colder than LeBron's. I just wanted to throw that out there.
I don't
Shout out to Bronny, though. He
I
doing his
don't
thing.
necessarily agree that Kion is better than Bronny. I don't, because I just sent this article.
So you a Bronny fan? You like his game?
I like Bronny. you was Stephen A. Smith.
No, I'm just asking. I'm not hating. I don't hate Bronny. I don't know that much about him. Like as far as athletics goes.
Yeah, look at these niggas trying to show fake. I stand corrected. Drafting Bronny was a win. I know.
See, that's why I don't see. That's my whole thing. I didn't see enough of him to say whether or not he's a bad basketball player. I just see the discourse of people saying he's only there because of LeBron. So I go,
but I disagree because in high school, before he had that heart attack,
and that's
he was killing.
That's what I'm judging off of. I'm like, before he had the heart attack, he was like top 5 in the country.
Had the heart
so
attack.
Is he really as bad as you try to make it seem? It's weird.
I just feel like that heart attack like kind of rattled him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was just like
it's a heart attack.
The first game back, you don't want to play too hard because you scared something might happen again.
Yeah.
You wasn't even expecting that to happen when it happened. So I just don't feel like it's fair that people like talk shit about Bronny.
Yeah, nah.
But I don't think Cam. However you say his name, I don't feel like he's better than Bronny. Hell no. Yeah. But I do.
It's not proven yet. Anyway, they're on 2 different levels. One is a high school player, one is a professional.
Well, I feel like. However you said, Melo's son, he gonna be a good hooper for sure.
You got Gil's son coming up too.
Yeah. I was thinking of somebody else. Bryce. Bryce is cold too.
Yeah.
I feel like Bryce is better than Bronny. Bryce is nice. But again, Melo's well deserved. I feel like Dwight's. I'm mad that I don't understand why the Lakers won't sign Dwight because we need a big man and he gonna sign for the veteran minimum.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I feel like Dwight Howard could be a good backup big on any team in the NBA. But the problem is whenever you give him too much money and fame, he start doing wild stuff.
I don't know. They keep saying, because the TMZ keep asking him, like, you talked to, whatever, Miss Bus. She said she would bring you back. Like, what's going on? Like, man, it's just not going to happen. I need to just let it go. But I just don't understand why. We're not playing. We're playing real good right now.
Yeah.
Who just shouted us out? Somebody just shouted us out. I don't know if it was Bubba Dub because he's like, I'm so glad we got rid of AD.
Talking about the Lakers, right?
Yeah, somebody just said we should have got rid of AD.
I didn't know you was a Lakers fan until like a little while ago.
Yeah, I
didn't know that.
You want me the honest truth?
Yeah.
I started being a Lakers fan when Kobe caught that charge.
Oh.
So I was like, that nigga really black.
Oh, see, yeah.
That's when I started liking the Lakers.
See, I was a Shaq fan growing up.
Before Kobe,
I was a Iverson fan. I was never a Kobe fan.
So I'm saying before Kobe caught that charge, I didn't like the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? But once he caught that charge, I was like, this nigga, he a nigga. He ain't Tiger Woods no more.
Yeah.
That's when he turned into, you know what I'm saying, whatever ghetto name you want to give him.
I definitely got Black Mamba.
Before that, no, I was about to trying to think of like a super ghetto name to give him. But before that, no, it was all about Iverson. It was all about Allen Iverson before I started liking Kobe. Because you talking about LeBron, when we was in high school, I got to give it up to Rob. I can't think of his last name. I don't know, butcher. Dark Rob. He came into class like, yo, he had the magazine like, yo, this nigga LeBron, the truth. He about to be the next guy.
ESPN joint.
It was something when we was in high school. And I was just like, nigga, nobody want to hear nothing about no nigga named LeBron. He ain't gonna be cold. Man, was I salty.
Yeah.
I just remember I was Iversoned out. Like I had all the Iversons. I still I got a video coming up real soon. I won't spoil it because I'm coming out with a lot of content. But it was all about Allen Iverson. I wasn't thinking about Kobe until Kobe got in trouble.
Everybody loved Iverson, bro. Yeah, I had braids because of Iverson. Like still do.
Yeah. But I wasn't thinking about Kobe at all until he caught that charge. I was like, oh, he got kryptonite. Like,
that's the thing. I always had respect for Kobe because his game is undeniable. If you go back and watch any of that, like he was doing stuff How you hitting a mid-range pull-up turnaround on 5
Kobe just
defenders?
be-
Like, come on,
pass the damn ball.
Yeah,
You wouldn't
hey,
have to, if you
I don't.
wouldn't-
You don't got to.
You wouldn't have to. You wouldn't have to.
I
do
seen the
it.
clip. He said somebody was like, "Dang, Kobe, you ain't passed. I was wide open." He said, "I work on that." I work on that.
I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I'd have fucked Kobe up. It's
Yeah.
5 niggas on you. You don't want to pass the fucking ball.
I feel it though. That's how you get more money, you make more shots. But I'm just saying,
tripping.
because that's one thing they try to bring up though about Kobe. Like, yeah, he's a great player, but he also got the most misses. So,
I mean, again, I rocked with Kobe. Like, no, I was a Laker fan. I was an Iverson fan. I was just automatically rooting. It was Iverson, then it was KG, and then it was Kobe. And again, I knew LeBron was going to Lakers before he went to Lakers because everybody was talking about it. It was like, think about it. His brand is so big. You know, he's gonna start doing movies, commercials, all of this stuff. So when he was leaving the Heat, I kept screenshotting. It's on my Facebook. I kept posting. LeBron coming to Lakers. LeBron coming to. I knew it, and they wouldn't announce. I was like, I told y'all. So like, yeah, like not really a bandwagon because I was rocking with the Lakers with Kobe, and LeBron just happened to come after that. So
yeah,
you know, I don't know. It is what it is. But no,
I'm a Knicks fan. I've been a Knicks fan for years.
I played with the Knicks on 2K for a couple, maybe it was like a season or two, but I can't even remember who was on there, who I was running with. I don't know. Cause
That's why I'm very happy. I think we 3rd seed right now, and then they about to put Melo in the Hall of Fame. That's a Knicks legend right there.
Who the
Come
hell
on,
is
man.
even on the Knicks right now?
We got Jalen Brunson.
Oh,
we
they
got
got the nigga.
Mikal Bridges.
The tall light skinned nigga.
Oh,
Jordan Wood's boyfriend.
Yeah, he like girls. I didn't know that. What's my man's
Talk
name?
about him, man.
What's my man's name? I don't like
you
him.
thinking of the nigga? You thinking of the nigga with pants nails?
No, I'm thinking of who you talking about.
Carl Anthony?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Carl Anthony
gay.
Towns, cat. I don't like Carl Anthony Towns because he's soft, bro.
Yeah.
Every time he do an interview, he sound like a woman.
Oh,
But
God.
I respect it though because he's helping my team win right now. But I don't like him.
This nigga.
I don't like him. And, you know what I'm saying? If you know me personally, I have expressed these things to people on numerous occasions.
I don't have no problem with that.
I do not like Carl Anthony Towns. I would prefer for him to be off of the Knicks. I hope we can get rid of him in the next couple of years. He is an asset though, so I give him that. He do play well. I think he top big man 3-point shooter in the league or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm glad that he's helping us win. He's leading to our success, but I would love for him to leave my team.
I like Cat, but again, I'm a Laker fan. I don't know where we at in the standings. I think we're gonna make the playoffs. I don't know. I hope.
No, y'all gonna make the playoffs.
Yeah,
I think y'all fifth or sixth right now.
we are. Yeah, we gonna make the playoffs. I just
Because the Pistons just locked up the 6th seed.
right. So something like I haven't looked, and UConn just won.
Okay, that's what's up. Congrats to UConn. I
So
know
that's
that was
UConn.
that's the championship, right?
Yeah.
But I seen there was a crazy comeback in the last minute of the semifinals.
Yeah, I went to sleep last night.
Yeah.
I didn't watch none of the. I mean, this is a great segue. I didn't watch the Duke game, or I didn't watch the other game. I wanted to go to B-Dubs and watch the game. I hit up my homie. He wasn't talking about nothing. So I was just like,
I got off work last night. I was hanging out with Duke for a minute, and then I went to bed. I ain't even look at the TV.
yeah. So that's the they were saying that white girl, not white girl, Cole. I don't know her name.
Is it the Buckner girl?
Whatever that girl.
Paige
Yeah.
Buckner, I think.
She's nice. Me and my
Yeah.
pastor was just talking about.
Shout out to Juju though.
Yeah, definitely shout out
to Juju.
But yeah, they said that. Yeah, Paige. Paige is a beast. Dang, that's messed up. She beat South Carolina. I wanted her the coach to win.
Yeah, the Gamecocks. Yeah. I forget that lady name.
That's what I'm saying. Dawn
Stanley. Dawn Stanley. Yeah,
Damn.
she been doing her thing. I seen Plies gave her a national championship chain.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I like to see stuff like that when black people rally around somebody and really give them real support.
Yeah, no, that's dope. But dang, Paige, I knew Paige was gonna get it done. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. That college, women's
that
college
NIL,
is probably
all that money.
the biggest sports on TV right now.
Fact, because again, shout out to Angel Reese and shout out to Caitlin.
Yeah, shout out
They
Angel
did
for
their-
sure.
they did
Caitlin,
their
we
thing
gonna
last year.
we gonna shout you out just because he's big, but we don't. Yeah.
I don't understand. Caitlyn is bringing the WNBA so much attention and money. I don't, regardless of her looking like Quagmire.
Yeah, she definitely looks like Peyton Manning.
Y'all gotta give her credit. Like,
No, like she's a great basketball player. I'll give you that. But I feel like white people just always gotta like they have to push the white successful person that's like
yeah, for sure.
like they love
Because
like
he
that's
was
why Peyton Manning and like
That's what my pastor was
Tom
like.
Brady.
My pastor was talking about the page, and I was just like, it's marketing.
Yeah.
It's marketing.
They always gotta push their great white hope.
It's marketing.
So we gon'
You see what happened with who's that fast girl who had got caught smoking that weed? Like as soon as you
Sha'Carri.
As soon as you
Sha'Carri
put the
Richardson.
spotlight on somebody, they're gonna try to go dig for all your skeletons and make it seem like you a bad person. Like that's just the game, bro.
Yeah.
So with these white athletes, I think it's like it's not really nothing. They probably don't do nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But it's also like this America, you know, they want that.
no facts. They want the white
that,
person.
on the Wheaties box and shit. They want that. They don't want to keep putting niggas on the Wheaties box. They don't want niggas keep
Niggas
loading up the
don't
gold
even eat
medals.
Wheaties.
Like, that's what I'm saying. They don't want to keep doing that. They gotta. We gonna every time Caitlyn do something, we gonna make sure y'all know.
No facts.
So you know,
Did you know that Sting and Kevin Nash and them was here?
I did not know that, but I've been seeing one of my friends posting all of this stuff, and I'm jealous. I ain't gonna lie, I'm
I'm
jealous.
mad as hell too.
I'm a little upset about that because
Sting, because I was gonna get back into wrestling. I'm talking about WrestleMania because we got like 13 minutes left. Sting is a $30 for tickets. So get a picture with Sting and Kevin Nash was $165. I was like, I'm not paying that.
yeah, no, that's
Then they
kinda
get a
crazy.
picture with Sting was $100. Get a picture with Kevin Nash was $100. There was one more person. Maybe it was Lex Luger. I think that was $100. I think the Hardy Boys. I'm no disrespect.
Yeah, no, I ain't got it like that.
I do.
Is y'all selling shirts?
But
I'll get a
I'm
$20
not
tee.
taking- But did you hold on? I screenshotted this. She our cousin. Kenny's sister. Look at she got a picture with Brad. She got a picture with Sting, Nash, Trish. She spent it, but I don't want to say, but I can add.
Who's this one here?
That's probably an actor because that's like
Oh,
Phil
yeah.
from Cheech and Chong. I'm just
Yeah.
counting the wrestling people.
Was this like a hash bash adventure?
No, this was actually like Comic Con.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It was like Comic Con. It was
Okay,
in town.
okay.
But see, that was another thing. Like it kind of got like lost in the shuffle. I didn't even know Hash Bash was with you.
Yeah, that was a lot. It was a lot going
I
on. They
don't
had
know.
protests going on, hash
I saw
bash,
that.
conventions.
So,
There was a lot going on.
Yeah, it kind of got lost in the shuffle. But no, this is the last time Sting is touring with the paint.
Yeah.
Then next year he said he's not wearing paint no more. So I had it. I had it. But come on, I'm sorry.
Hey, I just paid bills.
So that's why that's what I'm saying. That's why I just told you my next check. I'm blowing my next check.
Yeah.
This check, I paid everything.
That's exactly.
Everything
That's what I'm saying. I did everything I had to do.
Man, I'm so
I
mad.
know.
It just came at the wrong time. That just came at
But
the
yeah,
wrong
I seen that. I seen the same post. Usually you seen. I'm like, yeah, okay. So, man, I didn't even know that was coming up though. I'm gonna be honest.
I
didn't know it
knew,
was
but
coming up.
again, the first check of the month is always for bills.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
can't
do that.
until second check. So I was
Yeah.
just like, man, it was what it was.
But shout out to all the wrestling fans out there.
Yeah, facts. I had just uploaded this this clip because I'm glad I hooked up my Bluetooth about how niggas act when they brush their hair.
That bro, I've been working on mine. How I get mine like
Your hair,
yours?
bro, your hair type? I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
See,
think so?
my grade is different. You feel me?
This is how niggas act when they got
Yeah.
waves.
That's what it is. Your hair grade, huh?
You just gotta keep brushing, bro. Just
Okay.
keep brushing. You feel me?
Okay, yeah, but I be brushing a lot, bro. I brush like all day.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. My hair is just different. Like, I don't know. I woke up kind of like this. Like, I don't really gotta do too much, bro.
That
Just-
right? I don't know, man. I be putting the stuff in my hair, brushing, wearing the do-rag. I got to figure something out, bro. I'm trying to get mine like
bro,
yours. Like,
look, man, look. If you want to get them, like, you gotta. What type of grease you putting in your hair, bro?
dang, bro, your way is swimming. How I get wet?
Niggas is extra. Like,
'Cause I done seen a couple of them wave maker videos
Yeah.
where the dude is doing the make sure you do your 100 brushes in every direction.
Shit, I just thought that I seen that the other day and I thought that shit was so funny because again I just got my hair cut. Shout out to Zoo, man. I just told Zoo the other day, my stock has went up since I've been dealing with Zoo. Like, but again, my whole life I wanted waves. Like, again, I've shouted them out all day. Shout out to Brandon Green. Brandon Green, waves. If you went to Cheney Elementary, you know. If you know, you know. Nobody was touching Brandon Green when we went to Cheney with the waves. But somebody called me fine today. You know what I'm saying? So I'm moving different.
Yeah. Even when I had a haircut, I was never able to get waves like 360s.
Yeah,
I had it on the backs and the sides, but my top would be smooth. I ain't know.
Somebody called me fine today. I'm acting real, moving real different for the rest of the day.
It's gonna be like it's about to be like Chicago with the brush.
I was just saying, man. So again, I seen that video. I thought it was so funny because again, our whole life, I always tried to get waves. I don't even know what I did to make this change, but I watched. Was it our? I think I watched episode 1, and I was like, my shit. It's like my shit. So yeah, man. Shout out to all the niggas with the waves, man. I just thought that shit was funny.
Hey, look, it is. I mean, look, it's a technique to it. So you
I
know,
don't know. I just like again. I was about to say what I do, but I ain't about to say what I do. Just look, man. Zoo, shout out if you got to get you a good.
Y'all gotta
good
pay
barber.
for the regimen.
Yeah, you
gotta pay for the regimen.
You got to get you a good barber, man. Somebody called us because I know the last podcast. Whatever. But no, we were just talking about again schedules. I don't know. Hopefully this drop in the next couple of days. Again, my schedule crazy. His schedule crazy, but we just gonna make it work because again, y'all was liking it and rocking with it, so we gonna make sure we keep it going. And then I think Cam. You talking about Cam? I could have sworn Cam and Mace announced that they was coming to Detroit in April.
I seen something like that.
I want to go, but I could have sworn the date already came and went. Or maybe I thought I saw March. I don't know. I got to recheck, but I want to go see Cam and Mace. Ocho and Shannon just announced their tour, so they coming to Detroit.
What they doing? Like live podcast?
Everybody's doing live
Okay.
podcasts. So I definitely want to go see them. Like I said, it's a possibility. I'm not going to seriously say I'm going to go to WrestleMania. I can go to WrestleMania if I want to, but I don't know if I'm going to go. I can figure it out.
Yeah. But, okay, speaking of Cam and Mace, you was a fan of Cam. Was you a fan of Mace? I don't remember.
Yeah. The first tape that I bought on my own money, I'm not going to say this while I started rapping. The first tape I bought on my own money was from Puff Perez, was a Mace cassette. It was a single. It was Tell Me What You Want From Me with Total, and it had the instrumental.
Okay.
And I played. You played the shit out of that tape.
Pop the
Do
tape.
you remember Mom Can? And she had all the cassette tapes.
Yeah.
So like I be trying to explain to people,
Yeah.
like that's how I got into DJing. Cause like Mom ear. She didn't, but again, I try to tell people, Mom didn't listen to rap.
No, she
You know what I'm
don't.
saying?
Unless it was a rapper featured on a Mary J. Blige song,
People think I be lying.
yeah, like we was not
I
listening
don't
to
gotta
rap.
lie about.
I didn't.
nothing.
I didn't listen to rap until I started stealing his CDs.
Yeah, I'm just.
So I didn't like it. There wasn't a lot
My
of hip hop
mom-
in our house. Like
Our
that.
mom did not listen to no rap. Like I said, shout out to Lynette. I done shout out Lynette out plenty of podcasts. Lynette listened to rap.
Yeah.
I was bumping the Red Hot Chili Peppers. And I put James on the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and then John Tez had came over, and I guess Jay-Z new CD had dropped. So he was like, "Man, y'all trying to listen to this new Jay-Z?" And I don't know, it was just a crazy scenario. James over our house, and we listened to Red Hot Chili Peppers, and then John Tez came over like, "Y'all trying to listen to this new Jay-Z?" And I was like, "Who the fuck is Jay-Z?" Like,
It's Jay-Z.
nigga, we bumping this Red Hot Chili Peppers. I think if John Tez looked
But
at me,
Red Hot Chili Peppers is fire.
I'm just, but
It don't matter.
we was in the, you know what I'm saying? We was in the hood. That nigga John Tez looked at me with disgust.
He ain't probably even know what that was.
That nigga's, Red Hot Chili Peppers. I'm like, bro, we listen to Red Hot Chili Peppers. That nigga Johnny got the fuck off. I'm going for this Jay-Z. I just thought that shit was funny. But
I wonder which Jay-Z CD it was. It's probably Hard Knock Life, huh?
It could
Volume
have
2.
been. It had to be around that time because I didn't get onto Jay-Z up until he did that song for Blue Street. When he did that song, 'cause, you know, I used to watch a lot of MTV, BET type shit. So I got on Jay-Z late. But just to your point of what you're saying, that's why I bigged me up so much, because that was the first time I went like super left with listening to different shit.
Yeah.
It was Red Hot Chili Peppers. Then we watched a lot of MTV. Remember Jessica Simpson had that show with Nick.
Yeah.
So
the Newlyweds.
So I started listening to like Jessica Simpson.
Yeah.
Started listening to Ashley Simpson. Then that band that redid that Michael Jackson song.
I'm Disturbed.
No, it wasn't Disturbed. It was like
Disturbed?
it was a Roach. It was a song.
Papa Roach.
I don't know. I'm saying
But they did the Annie, Are You Okay?
Yes,
yeah, I
that
remember
song.
that song.
That started making me listen to them, and then I started because of wrestling.
Yeah.
Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
Because they was always
Keep
on the
rolling.
song. That's what I'm saying.
Fred Durst.
That-
He was the man.
That's what I'm saying.
They had him in SmackDown, I think, 2 and everything.
So that's why, like, I'm not a hood DJ.
Yeah.
I can play anything, and I give that to me taking a chance, being in the hood, listening to different type of music. Like,
Yeah.
I never cared about people making fun of me or saying I was weird or whatever because I wanted to listen to different shit.
Yeah,
Just be yourself.
That's how I carry it too, though. Like I don't care what nobody think. I never
Everybody
been
don't have that
follow the
mindset,
crowd
though.
ass niggas.
Everybody don't have that mindset, so that's why I always preach this on this podcast. Like I was even thinking about, I was taking the trash out, and I was thinking about when I started listening to Justin,
Justin
because
Timberlake.
when Justin's solo album is hard. Justin's solo
The first
album,
one?
the first one,
Yeah, you justify
don't
it.
have
It's classic,
no-
bro.
no skips.
Yeah,
No skips.
Yeah.
Justin's first album is hard. And
Yeah.
the reason why I even thought about listening to it because he premiered on MTV and he had clips on the
dog.
single.
The first, I always tell people that, and they be looking at me like I'm crazy. Like, bro, his first song was a Michael Jackson sample,
Yeah.
and it featured the clips. That's black as fuck, bro.
But all
Produced by
all of
Pharrell.
them
Like,
beats
come on,
was
bro.
supposed to be from Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
But
which
Michael
is crazy.
Jackson didn't want them.
Michael
So
Jackson don't fuck with
he
nothing.
gave- all them beats on Justin Timberlake's first album was supposed to go to Michael Jackson, but Michael Jackson ain't want them. Like people don't know
Yeah.
that, but I give it up to me so much because again, I just always like different shit. I think I got into the Red Hot Chili Peppers because of Beavis and Butthead
Yeah.
in America
Yeah.
because they did Roller Coaster of Love.
Yeah.
So I just
I remember all of this.
yeah.
stuff.
So it's just it pays to be yourself. You don't have to be no follower. Always walk to the beat of your own drum. No pun intended. It's always like I'm gonna start doing more segments during the week for the Michael Cop podcast, but I just be so fucking busy. But I got a lot of things that I want to put out there and say. But just be yourself, man. Don't care what nobody else is doing. Just be yourself and just be yourself. That's
Yeah,
all I would say.
it also it pays way more to be yourself because when
But
you
some
the-
people don't think about the long run. You know
yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you the first person to do something, they got to come to you for it. So
Facts.
you know you
But
can't
I
be
just-
the. Mhm.
I just always push that. Like, no matter what, no matter who cares what everybody else is doing. If you want to collect Funko Pops, collect Funko Pops. If you want to collect tech decks, comic books, whatever. You do what you want to do because nobody's opinion really gonna matter anyway. And it's somewhere. I said this in the last podcast. There's some group of people in the world who like the same thing that you like, and eventually y'all will cross paths.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I done made so many friends with
Yeah.
wrestling. Niggas like wrestling. Like it's okay
Yeah.
to like wrestling. Like,
Shout out
niggas-
to Umaga.
you know what I'm saying? And this was, I didn't know what the nigga was gonna wear. This wasn't planned.
Yeah,
I just knew I wore a wrestling shirt the last podcast, so I was like, I'm gonna just put on.
Yeah, I ain't. This ain't like on purpose or not. I
Yeah.
just
No, but I just was like,
specific shirt.
I didn't tell this nigga what to wear, but no, you wear a lot of wrestling shit.
Yeah, I do. No, that's like my thing. I don't care. Cause I be seeing people all the time talking, man, why you dressing however, bro? I wear what I want to wear. Period. I don't care if I want to throw on some hoochie daddy shorts, I'm gonna have them shorts. If I want to wear a romper, I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that because I'm built funny right now. But I'm just saying, if I want whatever I want to wear, I'm gonna wear it, bro. I make stuff look good too, so I don't
But
care.
see, I'm fashion forward, so I wear a lot of shit. I don't have to go get no Murray's or no purple jeans. Like I can pull your bitch in a Walmart outfit, so I don't care about brands. But I know Vince's wrestling shirts was in a couple months ago, and I bought a bunch of them. I just ain't worn them all. But yeah.
And that's the thing. I ain't got no vintage tees yet. I got a lot of current shit or just like.
But this is from
retro.
Pakistan.
Yeah.
It's just it got that look.